I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm sure it's different for everybody. But for me, I think it's because I've gotten a lot older. But the more I age, the more I hate winter. And the more comfortable I feel in warmer weather. In the summer, although the humidity sometimes gets to me, but I don't really mind the heat anymore. And, I would rather have the heat and humidity over the cold weather. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's kind of how I feel about it. And I've noticed this about myself as I age. Oh, I actually saw a really good movie. I was really surprised. I was really taken aback by how well made it was. It was actually a Korean movie. I don't often watch Korean movies, but I decided to watch one this time. It was on Netflix. It was recommended. Oh shit! The title was Keishiro. Have you guys seen Keishiro? And the ratings aren't that good, and so I really was not expecting much going into it. But I was thoroughly surprised. I was thoroughly surprised. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Revelation? Yeah, Revelation. It's a movie. It's not a show. It's just a movie. I thought it was a show because it was on Netflix. It was a movie, actually. What are you going to do this night? What makes you drink coffee? I'm going to go back to my office and get things organized. I have a lot of organizing and a lot of cleaning up to do. Feeling of tired, how can I resolve it? Fix your diet. Eat healthy food and exercise. I think those two are more important than trying to improve your sleep. In general, I think that's how I feel about it. Not easy. Have you watched film Mickey 17? There's mixed reviews for it. I personally am disappointed a bit for the depth of the film talking about life. Planning to watch Mickey 17. I wonder if it will be fun or not. Well, I mean, you won't know until you watch it, right? I watched Mickey 17, but in the middle of the movie, I felt bored, but I liked the main male character's acting. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about, what's that guy's name? Something Patterson? I'm watching a Netflix series, 폭삭 속옷수다. I always cry whenever I watch each episode, really. I'm not really into the very emotional movies and shows like those sob fests, sappy movies. I'm not really into them, so I'll make sure to steer clear of that. 폭삭 is all the rage these days. Oh, really? My family is binge watching and my daughter cries all the time. Okay, I'll make sure to stay away from it. What's your favorite show on Netflix? Any recommendation? My favorite show. If I had to rewatch any of the shows that I've already watched, I would probably watch Cassandra. Because, well, for one, I've only watched that once. And usually when I really enjoy something, I watch it like many, many times. And I've only watched that once. I always have trouble organizing electronic data. Oh, it's so hard. I don't know why it's so hard. I think to some people it comes naturally. Like, I have very few friends. And one of my closest friends, a long time ago, we actually used to work together. So we shared an office space, and this was a long time ago, like not very long after we graduated from university. And we were sharing this office, and his desk and seat would always look exactly the same. Like, and I'm not exaggerating, like it would always look exactly the same. Everything would be placed in the exact position and the exact angle that they always are. And he's still that same person today. Like, you go to his office and everything is just perfectly aligned. Everything is perfectly tucked away. Like in front of me right now, I can't even count the number of cables running across my desk, like behind my monitor. I don't even know where the cables begin and where they end. Like, but his office, you can't even see the cables. Like, what, his monitors are wireless monitors? Like, what the hell? And I don't think he's even trying. That's the thing. I don't think he even tries to do that. I think it just comes to him naturally. If you are naturally very, very organized, I think it's a superpower. You're born with a superpower. And it is a superpower that I do not have. I'm working at it, right? I'm trying to, it's something that I'm trying to learn, but nothing's easy, right? Nothing's easy when you have to learn it. Sam, when you're talking, you're making wrinkles on your forehead. Stop doing that. Listen to an older student with wrinkles. I don't mind wrinkles. I have no problems with wrinkles. I want to grow old with a lot of wrinkles. No problem. I couldn't care less about wrinkles. What do you think is the most important thing when finding a job? I don't particularly have something I like or something I'm good at. I don't know what I should do. When I hear people say that they don't have anything that they particularly like, I never believe them. In my mind, that's impossible. How is it possible that there's nothing that you like? That's impossible. But what I do know is that it's very, very difficult. It's very hard to make the connection between something that you like and something that actually you can actually make a living off of. Okay? And so making that connection is the hard part. But I'm sure there are tons of things that you like. You may feel that the things you like are not very significant, so they're not really worth mentioning or they're not worth talking about, but I'm sure you have something that you like. I'm sure you have tons of things that you like. You know what I think? I think you should start with the second one, something that you're good at. Of course, there are things that you're good at. And then trying to find something that you can do that's related to that. It's very difficult to give any sort of advice or insight with very limited information about you. That's really hard to talk about. Although, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but this is something that I've been thinking about a lot, increasingly more lately, is that you know how people talk about, oh, you should do this to succeed. Oh, you should do this to find a good partner, to get better at this. You should do this to make a lot of money. You should do this. You know, people talk about this a lot, and a lot of those are very good advice. However, lately, I've been thinking more and more about this, and I believe that the thing that matters most in a lot of cases, in some cases, no, but in the majority of cases, the thing that matters most is luck. I don't want to get too deep into this, but I think luck has a lot to do with succeeding in anything in any area. The reason I say this is because, you know, those people who seem to have things figured out, they seem to have it all figured out, like they know exactly what they want. You know, they've met the right person and they married the right person, or they have the right job. It seems right for them. I think, sure, they can tell you a lot of things, right? I feel like they're just very lucky. Realistically speaking, luck plays a big role. 운칠기산 means when it comes to success, luck always do 70% of it, and your talent in trying or something like that only contribute to under 30% of it. I see. However, there's another thing about luck that you should all know about. It's true that luck plays a big part of success, but there's another perspective that we should consider. Opportunities don't come often, and sometimes they don't come at all. Right? Opportunities, right? Opportunities. However, when the opportunity comes, you have to be ready. If you're not ready, opportunity means nothing. So, opportunities come if you're lucky. If you're lucky, an opportunity will come. And for a lot of people, opportunities don't come at all. It's true. However, when the opportunity comes, you have to be ready. If you're not ready, luck means nothing. You know, when you turn that around, it also means that someone can always be ready, right? They're ready with everything, and the opportunity never comes. Sure, that happens too. Environment is also a crucial factor. Yeah, and I think, you know, environment is part of the luck. Some people are born into a very, very desirable environment where everything is just so much easier than some other people, right? Some people are born into terrible environments. Environment plays a big role, sure, but then that's also luck. So